Hello, fellow travelers. It is Friday, July 24th, and I'm here with our weekly energy reading. And this week has been quite a week with the new moon on Monday and lots of emotional waters running deep. It's been a kind of a different week for me. I did do a moon meditation, or excuse me, a moon intention setting ceremony, but it was very private and different. So I suggest that each and every one of you take a few moments this week, if you haven't done it already, to get clear on what you want to use your energy for in the coming month. We got to take it in small chunks and set our intentions, and not while our vision is being formulated for this new time that we're living in. And so the reading kind of went along with that. So as usual, I chose some Mother Mary guardians. I work with the Divine Mother Mary quite often, and she's been my guide and guardian since before I was born. So, and she's there for everyone. So the first guardian I got from the Mother Mary deck, Our Lady of Mother Mary Oracle by Alana Fairchild, is Our Lady of New Vision. New vision. So if you can look at her, she's contemplating, like each and every one of us can take some time to do each day beneficially, and call in her help to have a new vision, since so many things are changing and being disrupted and uprooted. It is time for a new vision to come through, a new vision that is rooted in the deepest peace, the deepest love, the deepest compassion, the deepest truth. And these are, it's like it's really important right now for each of us to take the time to create a new vision and have it be aligned with how you would like to live your life, but not more than just the how, but what do you want the base to be? What is your base? And then the other guardian, I decided we needed two Mother Mary messages to guard and guide us this week, is Our Lady of the Resurrection. So looking at this card, you can see she has her eyes open, she's staring forward, looking forward, and she has an owl totem. And the owl and the Mother Mary are both have the same gaze upon their face, just that look of it's time for a resurrection of maybe some of your dreams and hopes and inspirations. It's time for a resurrection of love, of peace, of intention, of clarity, and of focus. It's going to take that from all of us right now to shift this world into a world where we can live without fear. The fear has been uprooted, and it's going to continue to be uprooted, and we each need to be doing our part to clear the fear, have intention, making this world a better place, to leave it with a semblance of hope for futures to come, future generations. The first card is in the place of what our strengths are right now, and this is the Moon card, and what it says is take note of intuitive messages. So it's in the place of, this is one of our strengths right now. So every day you're going to be tuning into your own intuition and learning and what is your intuition, and how do you hear it? What does it sound like? And one of the things that I always say is your intuition will will be, when it comes to you, it's positive and it's strong, and it is not. It's not always a warning. That's not what it is. Actually, what this reading, what I'm hearing is, we've moved into new territory with our intuition. It is a strength of ours. We know how to use it. We know what it sounds like. We know what it feels like. And it's now time for us to trust that and to know that we have these guardians with us. The owl, it's a guardian of intuition, because it lights up the dark side, and it allows our shadow to have the light shown on it, so it's no longer hidden. And in order to get to know your true self, which is your intuitive self, it is very important that you are able to dance with your shadow and invite your shadow in, and not suppress it. So suppressing our shadow, pretending it's not there, not wanting to look at the hard things, the difficult things, the feelings that we may have of anger, despair, or fear, not wanting to look at that only makes the problems worse. And now is a time when we get to look at it, and we get to just embrace it and dance with it and say, yeah, it's a scary time. Yeah, it's like taking everything from all of us to be able to get through this. I know, it's taken a lot. It's every day I have to come back into my center and say, okay, what's the vision for today? All right, please help me, Owl. Please help me, Mother Mary, to see forward, to go forward, to resurrect out of the pain and destruction that I'm seeing all around me, and also the lots and lots of letting go, and know, you know, that place of, I want to say, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. That's everywhere. And so what do you want to do with that within yourself? And what do you want to do with that feeling that when you confront it with others? And it's going to take a new vision, a vision where the energy of peace and compassion and empathy and love are so strong in you that you can bear to witness the destruction that's going on around you, and knowing that it's going to give way to something really beautiful. The card that's in the place of what our heart wants us to know, what's within, is spring. See your seeds grow. And I have great hope for spring of 2021. I feel like that's when we're going to be having some meeting of the minds, so to speak. And that doesn't mean we have to wait for spring. We don't have to wait at all. In fact, in order to get there, in order to have our collective and personal, but get to a place where the spring of 2021 we'll look around and go, okay, I think we have come to a place where we have a meeting of the minds, and there's more people being helped than there are people getting sick. There's more people seeing the light at the end of the tunnel than just the darkness. And the way to get there is to trust in the seeds that to know that you've planted seeds, and will continue to plant the seeds that you want to see grow. So what do you want to see grow? What do you want to see flourish? What in your life are you focusing on? And as I said, this is a reading for collectively, for myself and for those who listen to this. I want to see peace grow. I want to see love grow. I want to see compassion grow. I want to see kindness grow. And every day I plant those seeds. And it's not easy, because I face my shadow, and my shadow would say, well, there's a lot of fear out there, and maybe how can you, where really there's a lot of fear, and in it, and it's easy to be distracted and start to focus on the fear rather than what I can do, that which is out of my control, and maybe, fretting or worrying about it. And that is definitely a leaking of energy when you do that. So plant your seeds, water them. Do, tend to your garden as if it were an innocent little child. Tend to everything within you, all your hopes, all your vision. Yeah, actually, the vision. Tend to your vision, your new vision, as if it were the like a child and needed all the care in the world. And then you let it grow. You let the sun do its work. You let the water do its work. You let the nutrients sink in. You let you work. Yeah, you do your part, and then you watch these seeds that you plant grow, because they will. And again, and back to this message that I want to reiterate. What were some of your visions and dreams that you had when you were younger, when you were a child, when you were that age where play and the whole world was for you to explore? Those dreams and visions get to be resurrected with the innocence of a child still there, yet with the wisdom of who you are now mixed in. Yeah, that's the new vision. And imagine if many of us did that. Yeah, what did you feel like you looked forward to when you were a kid? The simplicity of that. And then mix that with the wisdom and the knowing and the experience that you have now. And what do you come up with? What do you come up with? And the last card for this reading for today is in the place of what needs to grow or heal within us. And I did a meditation today that's on a separate video, and it was using the white light to heal our bodies, our minds, our spirits, our environments. And what is needed to heal or grow for us is, here he is again, is the hermit. So again, he showed up in a different position this week than the last week when he was with us. He is a powerful archetype of the answers are within, using our intuition, planting the seeds of what we want to see grow, and then being firm and strong within our own knowing, looking within, seeking to heal and grow our ability and capability to go within and be received within our own inner world, our own inner gardens, our own inner minds that we have cultivated. So cultivating a healing, cultivating a rich inner world is healing for us. It is so healing, so necessary. It is a place where we can retreat to when the world out there gets to be too much. It's a place when we can retreat to when we got to just let the plant our seeds, and then let the powers that be do their thing. Let the elements, let the sun and the water and the wind and the rain, let it do its thing. And trust that when we follow our own inner knowing, the call of our heart, our intuition, we will not be guided astray. And so using our strength and energy this week, our knowing, our intuition, the seeds we've already planted, our intention, our focus on creating a rich inner world. We all could use some strength in that way. You know, I often think of as we've been forced to turn within, or go into our homes, and the world out there is a little crazy and a little scary. And even if we're still, out in the world going to work, there's this opportunity right now to build a strong core inner world, because no matter what happens, when you have that, no matter what happens outside, you have a place to go to find safety and security. You have a place to go to receive answers of the highest order. You have a place to go where you can heal. You have a place to go where you can mourn or grieve. You have a place to go where you can be comforted. And that is the possibilities that are always there when you take the time to cultivate a rich inner world. And the ways that we do that is simply by taking time each and every day to sit quietly and turn within. You can listen to meditations, you can be in silence, you can be in reverence and respect for yourself by lighting a candle, doing a ceremony and ritual. You can call in the deities that you work with and that you are devoted to. You can call in your angels and your guides. You can visualize this receptive inner chamber of your heart where you can sit in a place like he sits, in a darkened forest or cave, and you can just be in that energy. There's a rich, rich world within you, and it is where all visions are born. It is where all healing can happen. It is where innovations and inventions come forth. It is where our shape-shifted world of peace and equality and justice for every human and every being on this planet comes from. It is a place where your power comes from, your warrior spirit is given its marching orders. It's a place where your inner god or goddess is able to speak to you, and it is where all hope for the future lives, and wonderful essence of the past. It's where you can connect with your ancestors, those who have come before you, who have worked and created a life for you with all their mistakes and all their dreams. It is a place where you can find forgiveness, where you can connect with loved ones who are on the other side. It's a vast and amazing place. You're a vast and amazing being. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I beckon you to go within this week, to know that you are always watched over and you are protected and guided by the divine, unconditional beings of love, the energy of love. And my wish for you is a week full of inner exploration and healing. And feel free to reach out to me. I'm available for private readings, and everything is being done virtually right now. really excited for the opportunity that I see for so very many of us to shine our light and be a part of this shift. So have a great, great, great week. Alrighty, I'll see you soon.